Welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Jess Shannon here with entertainment. We are all guilty of taking pictures of ourselves to post on the many popular social media sites such as Facebook and Instagram. The online trend has been named Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year for 2013, and that word is selfie. If you're unsure what a selfie is, Oxford Dictionary defines it as a photograph that one has taken of oneself, typically with a smartphone or webcam, and uploaded to a social media website. Oxford editors say use of the word has gone up 17,000% in the past year. One of the most popular selfies taken this year was with Pope Francis posing with a few teenagers at the Vatican. The picture went viral after being shared numerous times on Twitter. Judy Pearsall, an editor-director for Oxford Dictionary, said social media sites helped to popularize the term with the hashtag selfie, appearing on the photo sharing website Flickr as early as 2004. But usage wasn't widespread until 2012, when selfie was being used commonly in mainstream media sources. And Chris Brown is at it again. The singer is now ordered to 90 days of rehab and random drug testing after getting kicked out of the treatment center he was in. According to the treatment center, Brown was kicked out of the anger management rehab after he threw a rock through his mom's car window. The ever-angry Chris lost his temper during a family therapy session where his mother disagreed with him wanting to leave early. Brown attended court on Wednesday, and the judge ordered Brown to complete another 90 days of residential rehab and submit to periodic drug testing. The letter from Brown's rehab center said, "Our hope is that Mr. Brown will re-engage in treatment and get the help he requires for his dual diagnostic issues and become a positive role model in society that we absolutely believe he has the ability to become." And lastly, a very happy birthday to one of the most beloved characters ever, Mickey Mouse. The Disney icon turned 85 years old on Monday, and Mickey made his first debut in the short Steamboat Willie on November 18, 1928, which is the third short that Walt Disney had created. Mickey starred in over 130 films, and many of his shorts were nominated for Academy Awards. And in honor of the famous mouse's birthday, Disney has released a clip from a brand new Mickey Mouse short that does its very best to mimic the animation and musical stylings. You will be able to see the full short Get a Horse with the new Disney movie Frozen coming out September 27th. That's all I have for this week for entertainment. Let's send it back to Joanne and James.
Thanks, Jess. I know Joanne loves to take selfies, so she's really excited it's finally in the dictionary. And happy birthday, Mickey Mouse. Now we're going on a field trip to the Boulevard Apartments where Daybreak director Chris Hoffman and Daybreak producer Hunter No Share Tresnicky are making Thanksgiving dinner.
Hey, James and Joanne, let's show everybody how to cook Thanksgiving dinner in the comfort of their own apartment. But first, let's go into preparing this bird. You're gonna grab your stick of butter. You're just gonna give a nice little coating to the bird. He's getting a nice little butter bath. All right, you buttered up your bird. Now it's time to get this thing ready for the oven. You're gonna grab, you got your flour ready. You got now oven bags. Quite simple. Reynolds wrap, easy find. Go to your local grocer. They save you time and they make the bird taste pretty darn good too. So you're gonna add a tablespoon of flour to the bag. Just go into your flour here. Get a nice big scoop and spread that in there. Move your bird up a little bit. Now if we can get an extra set of hands in here real fast, we're gonna need to pop the bird into this bag. Once you get that extra set of hands, and thank you very much for joining us, Justin, you're just gonna take the turkey, pop it right into the bag here. Now that you got your turkey all buttered into the bag, now you can add a little bit of seasoning, give it some extra flavor. Got a little pinch of salt here. And just sprinkle that nicely on there, give it a little extra flavor. Grab yourself some pepper, get some of that as well. And make it all nice and happy on there, just sprinkle that on there. Now it is time to put your bird into the oven. Now it's about an hour for every 4 to 5 pounds. We got ourselves a 20-pound turkey here. So we're looking at about 4, maybe 5 hours, and these bags actually help reduce it to about 3.5 to 4. So just with that alone, it's time to go put this bird in the oven. We've already preheated our oven to 350 degrees. That's the cooking temperature that's supposed to be cooked at. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna pop the bird in. Grab that tin, grab your bird. It's time to make Thanksgiving happen. Through the magic of television, we now have Hunter Tresnicky joining us to show us how to make the homemade stuffing part of our Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey's already been in the oven about a little bit of, I'd say about almost 2 hours or so. It's starting to look really golden brown. Now, Hunter, how are we going to make this homemade stuffing?
All right, so we're going to make homemade stuffing balls since we didn't actually stuff the turkey. Safety reasons, it's probably better to cook your stuffing outside of the turkey. So we're going to start with bread that has been ripped apart. This bread has been sitting out for 2 days. It's rather stale. It's quite hard. I already have half a loaf in here, and I'm going to continue to put the rest of this in here if you want to help me, Chris. So now we have the bread in there. We have a whole stick of melted butter, and we're going to go ahead and pour that right over top. But we're not going to just pour it in there. We're going to drizzle it around.
You drizzle it so then you can get everything nice and all soaked.
We're going to try and moisten it up now. So we'll probably need 2 eggs. You might want to do that off the table. Or there you go. We're going to get in here and dirty with our hands.
Just get in here, make it all happy.
Yep. And you can smush it up. Yes, it's rather hard. We're probably going to need maybe even another stick of butter.
Well, do you want to get the stick of butter going while I get all this nice and happy?
We're going to throw in some salt and pepper. So we're just going to take a pinch of it. You're going to sprinkle it around. So we're going to just throw a teaspoon. This is just a teaspoon of finely chopped onions. And you're just going to throw these in here right around. So that way you don't have a high concentrated area of where these onion flakes are.
I also see you got Pam here
yes,
too. Now,
we are going to grease the pan.
Yes.
We are going to go ahead and mix this up so we can get the bottom all done.
Now you see how messy it is there, Hunter.
It is messy.
So now you said stuffing balls, so literally you're just going to, once you're done, take this out, push it all into like one big, like
just
almost like
you would a snowball.
Stuffing.
Yes, just like a meatball. Mr. Italian here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pour some of this in here, and I'm going to water it down some because we're just going to drizzle it over top of the stuffing.
Now we just need to take this over, slide this on in, and you said about an hour, Hunter, correct?
Yep, about an hour on 350.
And then just pop those on in, and then you're ready to go with your stuffing.
Yeah.
All right, we've had our turkey in the oven for about 3.5, 4 hours now. We're now going to take it out and see how it came out. We're gonna open up the stove here, and you can just smell the aroma of that turkey. It smells delicious. Let's get a shot of it here coming out on this rack. And you can see there, the golden brown, it has come out very well so far. And as you can see here, our meat thermometer, it's registering between 180 to 190. You needed it to be 165 on an internal temperature. So you're looking very fine right here. Once you get that register, you can take the actual thermometer out. So we'll do that. Put that back over there. Rip this open just a little bit more just so you can get some of that aroma. I really wish you had smell-o-vision, people, because my goodness, this smells delicious. It looks delicious, and our room's being quite well tonight.
That looked delicious. I can't believe Hunter and Chris really got in the kitchen.
I know, they did a fantastic job. That was such a neat idea to make stuffing balls.
I know. I really was surprised, and it all looked great.
It did. It was
Although,
like beautiful on the table.
Hunter, he's suspicious. I don't know if he washed his hands.
And they didn't invite us.
That's true, and we also weren't invited, but we'll have to get another taste at the UView holiday party. That's all we have for you this week.
Be sure to join us right here on Daybreak after Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from our family to yours.